everybody. Welcome back to the show. Now you can tell us who's who on the couch next to us.
Drew, Jonathan, the Scott brothers, the Property brothers.
I have to check. Yes. Yeah, you're
yeah. Whew,
Thanks for having us.
There. They're joining us. These guys are nominated for a couple of Leos. They're presenting at the Leos.
What do you got there, boys?
We brought you, this is actually the celebrity presenter gift bag.
Yes.
I brought one, snagged one for you guys to take.
Yeah, I didn't know this was for us. This has a really expensive hairdryer in it.
Well,
I'll fight you for
Actually,
it.
Fiona, what we were told is we're supposed to give it away to the viewers.
No,
but...
we're not. It's going to be minus the hairdryer.
She watches the show after you tape it.
So what'd you
she's a viewer.
Awkward.
Boston Pizza water glasses. Congratulations.
How did you know?
Boys, congratulations on the nomination.
Thanks.
Well earned, first of all.
Yes.
And you guys are in production second season, right?
Yeah, we actually, yesterday was the first reveal of episode 1 for season 2.
Nice.
It's going to look nice.
Tell the folks at home about Property Brothers.
Yeah.
Property Brothers, it is W Network's latest real estate renovation design show, and it's on HGTV in America. And we basically find people their dream home, but we find them a real fixer-upper, and then Jonathan turns it into their dream home.
Well,
Jonathan, how tough is it to go through this process with people when they are purchasing a home that doesn't look like the ones in the designer magazines?
Well, the ones we're looking at right now, yeah. These are all, the amazing thing is we've already done a full season, and people still don't believe I can do this. I'm not lying to people. Like, this is actually what I do.
There's 13 episodes to watch.
Go buy the box.
Here's my
set
resume.
and then come back.
So no, it's great. And so our first reveal yesterday, we got Waterworks, and it was awesome. The family didn't think we could do it. They were really in dismay because the place was disastrous.
It actually had no walls, no floors. You could see through to the basement. Like, the place was a shell. It was really gross. And so the final product,
I love that
we
you
could
do
have
that
just
to
put
people.
walls on it and they were happy.
Can I blow a little more smoke? Because the other thing that you guys do, which is amazing, first of all, in these shows, and second of all, in the industry, is you're really good with the budgeting. Like, I mean, you guys kind of nail it, John. Oh, sorry, John.
I'm a number guy.
Drew, are you the number guy? Or because I always think of the contractor, right? Because
Okay.
contractors love to spend
Let's do
more
that, because
money.
I'm there during the whole process, and that's a good contractor is not just there to give you the final product, but he's also there to make sure that you aren't financially crippled at the end of it. So yeah, my job is to stay on budget. If we do need more money, say an electrical issue pops up we didn't expect, I need to find that money from somewhere else, and it takes a lot of my own sort of sweat equity into the place for them to accomplish that.
But it's also when you're getting the property ahead of time, to be able to know where you can bring the price down, because if I save $30,000 on the buy, that's $30,000 that can go into his pocket
So
for a
it can
reno.
look prettier. Okay, it is a big weekend for sports in Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys are
Anybody a
tell
Canuck
us,
fan?
Tell us what a fan cave is and what we're talking about.
Well, everybody wants a man cave, right?
Yeah.
But that's not enough. If you're a real diehard Canucks fan, you need a fan cave.
So we've actually prepared, we've got images here of a lot of people are watching sports at home, they don't want the chaos of the arena, so they go home and do it, but it's lacking. So if you pull up, we're going to go through some steps that you can do to renovate. This is maybe the typical pad.
Your old grandma's table.
Is that a horse or a unicorn?
It's probably a unicorn. I have one of those in my room.
The most important thing, of course, in a fan cave is the technology. You need to upgrade to
Surround sound,
all of that.
One.
Problem is, though, it doesn't match the old decor, your grandparents' furniture in the basement. So you
that
need to
couch is incredible.
No, I was
by the
looking
way.
at the rattan table.
Yeah, get rid of that stuff. You need to update the furniture a little, remove the artwork. That's what I'm talking about. Now you're ready for
centerpiece.
Wow.
Yeah, and now you
Very
got your surround, but now you got the table, you got the surround, you got to have some eats, you have to have some beverages.
gotta
So
snack.
I think it's important to get your own hot dog machine, and you have to have your beer on tap.
I like the fact that it looks like a game of beer pong is about to break out.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should have your beer pong table, and you should have some ping pong or whatever else you want in the
that's
cave.
all just for Michael. Like, honestly,
A hot dog machine.
I would do that. I love it. It's handy.
Dangerous though, because you have all those drinks and everything, and then you might miss some of the game. You got to run to the bathroom. So you know what? Why not
No, you're
slap
not.
in there a little?
You're not.
I'm not a fan of the urinals on the wall. Jonathan may like that, so I would say get rid of those. Maybe put up some paraphernalia. Get some,
I'm
Canucks
with you on
jerseys
that
up on
one.
the wall.
But you can't pee on paraphernalia.
Well,
No,
it says
run
you.
outside.
Most important thing though, guys would agree with me. What is the most important thing? You need to have a hot person to serve those beer and drinks.
I like that you changed it to person right at the end.
Well, that's what I want to say. Because this is catering to the guys' man cave, but for the girls, there's a lot of Canuck fans that are girls. We have something for them too. You need a hot guy.
Ah! It was good.
Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
No, Wienergate is about to happen.
Okay, hold on, Neil. I don't do makeovers on this.
That is not my body. I just want everyone to know that.
We need a little airbrushing. So, here you go.
That is my body. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? When I grabbed that
You know
photo
what?
with
If
the hairy
that's
chest,
delivering my pizza, I don't want the sausage.
Yeah.
There might be a little hair in your pizza.
Let's just say that's served after all those drinks are finished.
I knew the disclaimer would come when we threw the hairy chest on your face there. So yeah,
That
not
was
his body.
horrendous.
This is the fun thing, though, with the show. We get a lot of requests nowadays. People want rooms like a fan cave, a man cave, or they want a movie room or something like that. So this is where I have fun, because I love designing these kind of rooms.
How surprised are people by what they can actually get? I mean, that's the shocker when you watch the show with you guys is, first of all, when you buy the actual house, usually it's not a stunner.
No.
But then when people see, like, it's a mindset, isn't it, I guess?
It is. Well, I mean, people, they'll take advice from some uncle that doesn't know anything about real estate.
Which they
that
do all the time
They
on
do.
your show. Yeah.
Oh, and we get all the time, they're like, no, my uncle says you can't do that. And John's like, oh, because I've been doing this for 15 years. Okay. But that's the thing, that, whether they can afford it or can't afford it, Jonathan will show them the best ways, that there's things they can do to save money, and then he can finish.
How to make your buck stretch a lot farther.
Yeah.
That's my job, too. I know how to make that buck stretch farther.
Jonathan, do you ever get totally perplexed, though, when you see something, when you've got a house that's a shell that's just gross, as I think you used as the word? Do you ever just go, what am I going to do here?
Not necessarily. Like, usually, and we're on the same wavelength, I walk in and instantly my mind starts creating. I'm a very, very visual person. I like to see that. What perplexes me, though, is what decisions sometimes that clients make. We went into one home that we wanted to open up. It was going to be beautiful, huge home. And they said, no, we want it closed off. You couldn't even pass each other in the hallway. It was so narrow. And that's how they wanted it.
In one of the episodes, John and I were actually trying to walk through the hall. We got stuck.
By any chance?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was confused.
But the thing that would be the perplexing part is where people think that they can do an entire home renovation on like $3,000. Like it's just not realistic.
Right.
Well, and you always sort of bring that reality home to people when you hand them the sledgehammer the first time, or you give them the mask and tell them they got to clean out that room. Right?
Well, and that's the thing that's amazing to me. People don't seem to learn from their mistakes. It's the definition of insanity. One of the couples we're working with right now, they were doing an 8-year renovation. And I said, unless you're doing a castle or a cathedral, it should not be an 8-year renovation.
Even let that happen?
They were trying to do it themselves.
And it's hard. It's hard on I think we said that last time. It's really hard on relationships, and so they don't think that Jonathan's able
I
to
love
get
that
in.
you just called it death, and you've just renovated your house.
No. We did it the right way because I've done it the wrong way before.
It
and
takes
it's
the
a
wrong way.
killer. It's horrible.
At least
Thank
you
you
learn.
so much, you guys. You can watch The Property Brothers. They air Tuesdays. What are you doing? You're trying to deliver a pizza to me? Don't. On the W Network, 10 o'clock. Make sure that you check it out. We're going to take a quick break.